Assiniboia Downs is proud to present our co-featured event here in race number 1. It's the 47th running of the JW Sifton. They're going to go 1 mile and an eighth for a purse of $25,000. Number 1 is 40 Proof, owned by Dwayne Antoine, trained by Rico Martins with Christopher Husbands. Number 2 is Langara, owned by Barry Arneson and True North, trained by Don Schnell with Antonio Whitehall. Number 3 is Anetto, owned by Double H Stable, trained by Shelley Brown with Ronaldo Cumberbatch. Rounding out the field is number 4, Sound Design, owned by Bob Noakes, trained by Shelley Brown, Jerry Pruitt aboard. Following the running of the JW Sifton, they're at the post. And they're off in the 47th running of the JW Sifton. From the inside, Langara goes out after the early lead. To the outside is Anetto to put on some early pressure. Settling back in third, that's 40 Proof. And the early trailer will be Sound Design. They went the opening quarter in 23 seconds. On the inside, Langara. And on the outside, that's Anetto. A gap of 4 lengths back. 40 Proof waiting patiently. And Sound Design, the trailer, is about 7 off the early lead. Now shaken free on the front. Langara cuts the opening half mile in 47-4. Anetto has settled back in second, 2 lengths off of it. And then it's 40 Proof back in third with 4 to make up. And Sound Design still patient at the back of the field, 6 off of it. Langara controlling the pace, slowing it down. And Anetto starts to drive up alongside 3/4 in 1:14-1. Langara with Anetto hot on his heels. A gap of 4 more back to 40 Proof. And Sound Design is starting to get into gear from the back of the field. They hit the head of the lane. Langara has the lead now by 2.5. Anetto is not giving up on the outside. Langara and Anetto, these two with the 16th of a mile to go. Langara with a half a length. Anetto on the outside, giving it his all. But Langara's going to take the JW Sifton. Second's going to be Anetto. Third's going to go to Sound Design. And fourth to 40 Proof. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the official winner of the 47th running of the JW Sifton. That's number 2, Langara. Langara is a dark bear brown gelding, 3 years old, by Langfear. Out of the mare, Midnight Shadow, by Trajectory. Owned by Barry Arneson and True North. Trained by Don Schnell and ridden to victory by Antonio Whitehall. Time for the 1 1/8 153-4. Number 2, Langara, was proudly bred right here in Manitoba by Cam Ziprick and Charles Fouliard. Also, Assiniboia Downs is pleased to have on hand Victor Sifton, Raymond Sifton, Patty Sifton-Monroe, and Ryan Sifton to make a presentation to the Winning Connections. Race 1 is official in the upcoming second race, Clyde's Glory. There are no changes. Post time for race number 2 in 19 minutes. Have you filled out the ballot to spin the wheel for up to $50 in wagering vouchers? Well, it's in your race program, which is available at the guest services counter. Attention back down to the winner's enclosure. ASD Paticos Rob McLennan has the Winning Connections of the JW Sifton. Rob, take it away.
Thanks, Kurt. We're down here with the Winning Connections of the Sifton Stakes. Antonio Whitehall, Don Schnell, Barry Arneson, or the True North Stables with Langara here. Antonio, an interesting trip. It's always different when you're riding a horse that's supposed to win a race. What were your kind of thoughts? You rattled away from the front end and then ended up kind of just holding a steady lead down the lane.
Well, I got pressed early in the race, so I had to just try to save in as much as I could till I turned for home. But as long as he saw the horse coming, he just dug back in and won the race.
Yeah, he really did just kind of dig back in, and you kind of see him just kind of waiting for another horse, and then it ended up kind of going back on. You kind of felt like no matter what was going to happen, you had some horse underneath you. He was just kind of waiting for some competition.
Yeah, I know he was going to win, but it's by how much. But I know as long as he saw the horse, he would have fight.
Congratulations, Antonio. A tremendous win here on Langara. A number of them you've had this year. Anything else to add?
Yes, I just want to thank the Winning Connection for this chance and this opportunity.
Thanks, Antonio. We'll move on to Don here, a 3-year-old that really has blossomed. It turned into probably the best Manitoba bred we have here. He beat the older boys last time. What kind of talk about what's happened in the last couple of weeks here?
Well, we've just been getting him ready for this race. This was the race we really wanted to win, and Neto pushed us a little too hard. I mean, we went 23 the first quarter, which was too fast, but he's a gutsy horse. He tries, and he prevailed.
Yeah, he really is game is probably one of the better words that I've heard kind of describe him, as he's always seemed to battle back. The day that really stuck out for me was the day against the older boys where he battled back and didn't win, but still ran a huge race against some tough competition. What would you kind of thoughts as the horse came up to him kind of along the quarter pole? You knew he had probably that extra gear?
Well, I thought he would. I knew he would try, I was just hoping that the training was wasn't going to show on him, but anyways, he is a gutsy horse. And that race he ran with older horses that he run, third, and John Q was in there, and he battled all the way. And I say that's the best race he ever ran in his life, even to get third. And but today he showed his heart. When that horse come to him, he dug in down the lane and tried his best, and that's his game. He loves to try.
Congratulations, Don. A tremendous season here with Langara. Anything else to add here before we move on to Barry?
No, I'd just like to thank Barry Arneson and True North for giving me these good horses to train. That's just a bonus.
Thank you, Don. We'll move on to Barry here. Langara, we talked a couple of weeks ago after the Phil Kivas about how special of a 3-year-old this was and how nice of a Manitoba bred he was. He just proved it again today with a very fast time. They came home in 13 flat, the last eighth of a mile. A really impressive performance here in the Sifton.
He's a game horse. Got a little worried. He kind of goes to loafing if he's not challenged. And when Neto came down the lane there, I was getting a little worried. But then Antonio said as soon as he saw the horse, he dug in and away he went again. So.
Yeah, it's reassuring when you kind of have a rider like Antonio who's saying, yeah, I had extra horse underneath me, no need to worry, but it does obviously make you worry. So he's been such a good 3-year-old here for you guys. He was such a nice 2-year-old last year, a Buffalo winner. He's done everything you really have asked. Do you know what the next step is here? Is he going to be a 4-year-old next time we see him, or is he going to have a stop on the way somewhere else?
I think he's won a trip to Phoenix. We're going to try him on the grass down there and turn him out and start him back, and some of the other breeds we're going to take down there and get ready for next year. But you'll be seeing them back here.
It's always exciting to have talent like that coming back. So congratulations there with Langara. I know this has been a great partnership between you guys and True North. Anything else to add other than we're just thrilled here with another stakes victory?
All the True North boys are over having a wedding. Phil's son's getting married, so I'm sure they're all peeking around there. So thank you very much.
Congratulations, guys. Langara, the winner of the Sifton Stakes. True North or Barry Arneson, Don Schnell, and Antonio Whitehall. Congratulations to all.